how to optimize your survivor squads in the best way possible so you can be the highest power level you can be. So we're going to start off by going to the survivor squad section first. So let's go to commands, go to survivors, go to squads. I'll explain to you guys how to optimize your survivor squads in the most efficient, basic, and simple way possible so you guys can get this over quick and be the highest power level you guys can. Let's get started. First thing of the matter is, please do not have autofill on. Just turn it off. Do not use autofill. I'm not sure if Epic ever fixed it, but when I used to use autofill, it was the most broken thing in the game. It would not organize your survivors so you can be the highest power level. It would organize it in a random way possible. It would just get it in and out with, basically. So do not do that. Listen to me and follow along with the video. Let's take EMT squad as an example. Click that. Make sure your lead is the highest rarity that you have. So for me, the highest rarity of lead that I have for EMT is Mythic. It would also help if your leads matches with the squad. So for example, it's a doctor and an EMT has the same logo as a doctor. So make sure those logos match and it fits in. If it does, it'll glow like how mine is glowing right now. Secondly, make sure the personality of the EMT lead or whichever lead you have. So the squad lead matches the squad members. So for in this case, it's analytical. Make sure your squad members are also analytical. As for the set bonuses, they can be whatever you want, whatever you need or whatever you're looking for in the specific build you're building. So let's say you're doing an endurance. For that, you want to have traps. For traps, obviously 30 waves, they're not going to last that long. So it would help out if you have the trap durability option over here, which I do not because I only have one. And to activate the set bonus for trap durability bonus, you need 2. So once you have 2, it'll glow up like how it does for the energy and for the hearts over here. It's not that big of a buff, but it's still 8% is better than nothing if you look at it. Epic also tells us this right over here. Match the squad leader's personality for extra power. So why wouldn't you take whatever extra power you can by matching their personality? It's not that hard. But for some reason why people don't do this is because, 1, they don't have enough survivors to fill in their squad, so they have to use whatever they can, which is completely understandable. Use whatever you can if you can't match their personality, but with time try to collect as many as you can and match their personalities up. 2, some people don't know about it. So tell your friends, tell the people you know, tell anybody that needs help with this, just tell them about it. Or link them to this video and they can watch it through themselves. It's also a good idea. And the most important thing after all that is make sure your survivor lead is the highest rarity you have for your survivor lead. So aka Mythic. All mine are Mythic. To get these Mythic, so-called Mythic survivors, you're actually going to have to do missions. They'll pop up every now and then and there'll be a reward for completing that mission. So just keep an eye out for that. If you guys don't keep an eye out for missions, you can also join the Discord server. It's linked in the bio. And we have a bot that shows a spreadsheet of all the missions and all the good rewards. And this is certainly a good reward. And from there, you can go to the spreadsheet, pick out the mission and go into Save the World, go to that mission. So you don't have to go through everything. So that way, you can just go through the spreadsheet instead of going through the entirety of the Save the World missions to find a good one that you want. Same thing with your survivor members. Make sure they're the highest level they can be. Once again, if you don't have gold, completely okay to use purple, blue, green. Just make sure you match their personalities. And their set bonuses, completely up to you. It would be recommended, but once again, not necessary for increasing your power level. The set bonuses only increase the bonus mentioned. So for example, this one increases health. This one increases shield. Well, specifically, shield regen speed. So heads up on that. And this one over here increases the trap durability bonus. So keep that in mind. Okay, so that's basically everything. But a few more tips. Let's go back real quick. So what you want to do is start off with one squad, complete that squad, and then continue moving on. With the sequence, you can complete all the squads. So you'd obviously have 2 mythic members. Keep in mind, members, not leads. This one over here, which is Joelle. And this one over here, which is Carolina. Or Carolina, depending on how you pronounce it. I don't know. To do this, you actually have to go through with the Save the World storyline and get them completing via missions. Same with all the survivors. You can get gold, buy from the Save the World item shop, or you can do missions, which specifically give you gold survivors, and use them. Once again, if you don't have gold survivors, you can always use a lower rarity, but try to find gold so you can actually put them up there, because the higher the rarity, the higher the power level you're going to end up getting. And to get 130, you're going to need them all gold and mythic. Obviously, I didn't include Survivor Superchargers because I just wanted to give you guys the sheer basics of how to optimize your Survivor squads. Well, Technically, they're not really the sheer basics. They are the basics. The only thing that's left is the Survivor Superchargers, which obviously help you getting a higher power level, where you can break the maximum of 130, and I believe the current max is 165 or 140. I'm not 100% sure because I don't do ventures. I just don't find them interesting. You guys can do ventures and get superchargers from there. And someone please fact check me in the comments of what the max power level is with the Survivor Superchargers. I'm pretty sure it's 160, 140, 145, in that range basically. So yeah, if this video helped you out, make sure to leave a like, share with some friends that don't know about this, and teach them your ways so they can actually increase the power level and you guys can do missions together and you won't have to put in as much work as you do right now. The higher the power level, the easier the missions you can get through. Make sure to like, and I shall see you guys on the next one.